Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. This is a series in which I talk about politics and how I'm better than everyone else, and I'm most definitely a superior human than every single Democratic establishment cocksucker leech that I've ever seen in my entire life. So, Bernard put out a tweet. I've got news for the Republican establishment. I've got news for the Democratic establishment. They can't stop us. Us being including me. And so these fucking weirdos freaked the fuck out. They freaked the fuck out. And I've got some really funny tweets for you. So first, Joe Lockhart. The Democratic establishment gave us civil rights. Voting rights. I love this, white, pale, ghost-like motherfucker. Completely, Martin Luther King Wait, huh? No, it was all Lyndon Johnson. Who's Martin, what? What? No, it was Lyndon, no. Seriously, can you imagine saying that the Democratic establishment gave us civil fucking rights? There's this famous, section, maybe it's not famous, but my favorite part of the civil rights when it comes to mocking the president is Lyndon Johnson when he was meeting with Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Oh, I agree with you 100%, but you gotta make me do it." And why? Why did he say that? Because he knew that his colleagues, assuming Lyndon Johnson actually believed in those rights, which is a big if, but assuming he did, he knew his colleagues did not. And who were his colleagues? The people in the Democratic establishment. So, this is just first of all, this is offensive. This is literally racist revisionist history, and I think it's fucking hilarious. So next up, I've got this really funny tweet. Again, these are all famous checkmark people for the most part. I guess you're putting a lot of stock into Russia getting you over the top since you don't want Democrat or Republican votes. First of all, the establishment is 1%, if that, of the total population that votes, the total eligible voters, so that's a stupid fucking argument. But then, of course, this whole Russian conspiracy theory. I haven't made a video on this one just yet, just because it's so goddamn mind-numbing and I just don't want to touch it right now, but there's this hot new conspiracy theory, QAnon for liberals, is saying oh, Putin is trying to elect Bernard! It's so stupid. It's so goddamn dumb. I hate it. And then you've got Aaron Rupert, who, normally he doesn't make me, cringe out of my face, but he this is a really alienating thing for a Democratic candidate to tweet. You're alienating me. The 1%. I'm being mean. I feel alienated. Bernie Sanders wants to have immigration reform and stop Trump from killing children, but I feel so alienated. Seriously, these people they're freaks. They're freak shows. It requires a degree in psychopathy. You need to be a psychopath, and you need to have never met or haven't talked to a real human being in decades to say something like this. It's bizarre. This is a weirdly inappropriate and Trumpian thing to tweet on the eve of reporting that Russia is helping your campaign. You should be encouraging your supporters to get behind the nominee no matter what. You're just doing Putin's bidding. Putin! Can you imagine, right? You're a human being, right? You're a human being and you write this. You without a shadow of of irony, you write this out. And then you proofread it, assuming you proofread, which they usually do because they're I went to college. So they proofread it and they go yes, this is what I want to put out into the world. Yes. Bernie Sanders wanting to give healthcare to every citizen. That's Trumpian. It's just so fucking stupid. It's mind-numbing. It's fucking ridiculously dumb. And then this is the favorite one. How Bernie Sanders voted on Russia sanctions. 2012. Nay. 2014. Nay. 2017. Nay. 2019. He century is by destroying the quality of life for their civilians. It's not like the Russian oligarchy lives in palaces and they wouldn't be affected by the sanctions anyway. The poor people! Why don't we kill more of them? Like, seriously, it's so goddamn fucking stupid. So damn stupid. Oh my god. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so dumb. These people literally live in a fucking fantasy land. You have Max Boot here. If the Russians want to re-elect Trump, makes perfect sense that they want Sanders to win the Democratic nomination on the theory that Trump would beat him. I went to college. Then you have Jennifer Rubin, the dumbest motherfucker on the planet, or be equally gullible. Also, Sanders is a disruptor who gets people to become disillusioned with the system, similar to Trump. E.g., by calling the system rigged if he doesn't win,